It doesn't really feel real quite yet. I mean, I
No.
think we'll walk in on Monday to orientation.
It's here, it's starting.
No.
For orientation, being one of the very few females that will be in the room, I think it makes it a little exciting, and you know, I'm a little anxious about it too.
You're all here, congratulations. I'm excited to have you guys here. The first week's all about getting oriented. I do a very long orientation session everyone always complains about.
It's an 8-hour day, but 6 hours is listening.
People have called it the longest meeting they've ever been in. There are probably about 15 or 20 discrete things we're going to talk about over the next couple of hours. About 2% of the people who applied to Techstars Boulder got in. So that's, you know, somewhere around 1,500 people. I mean, the opportunity that you have right now in these 3 months is really one that's probably going to be unprecedented in terms of your ability to get in front of a pretty amazing network. You know, I always wish I'd had something like this. That's why I created it. There's a big family behind Techstars. It's me, there's Nicole that is the general manager, there's Andrew that's the community director, and then we've got 4 associates this year, Sam, Al, Adam, and Greg. They're my bodyguards.
Filterbox donated all these discs.
The second the companies walk in through the door, they're challenged.
I live in San Francisco, actually. My wife is expecting our first son in the middle of June. I've been flying from San Francisco to Boulder each of the past couple of weeks for a few days a week.
20 or 30 of the local mentors are coming in to have a beer, a little bit of food, and meet the companies. It's day 2 of the program, so they're still figuring out what each company is doing.
We make it easy for companies to develop their own scalable, fully 3-dimensional augmented reality applications.
One of the challenges I think about the business is who's going to use it first and why.
We get to meet the mentors and see if, you know, there's maybe a, you know, instant connection.
Mentors are important because they're going to introduce you to early customers, they're going to leverage their network for you, and also they've just seen a lot of things.
Meeting the mentors was kind of like speed dating.
Every year, lots of big companies come and visit us, Mozilla, Google, in the first week. Lots of mentors coming through and meeting the companies early on. Don's coming from Google. Don will do anything to help a startup. He's just a huge advocate.
Connecting Nader in by Skype because he's back in San Francisco.
I'm psyched to hear Don Dodge and Google give their presentation.
Most of my career was spent in startups. That's where my heart is and passion is. Being in Techstars is the equivalent of being in Harvard Business School. I look forward to working with you, helping you build your startup. That's my job at Google, and all of our jobs as developer advocates is to work with startups. We come to you for those really innovative ideas that leverage what we do.
I think it's really easy for us to innovate because we're small and we can try ideas fast.
These big companies want to come see startups because startups are at the cutting edge of innovation, and through us it's sort of a laboratory to see where things are headed.
My son Raleigh reminds me of a lot of these startups. It's just that he's a little bit older than most of them.
I have the one with the baby app on it that he likes extra.
He's using red laser. This first third is going to feel overwhelming in terms of the number of sessions, the number of people we're making you meet.
The first week's a rush. It's new friends, it's new concepts, everybody's changing, everybody's trying to grow really fast, everybody's meeting all these new people. It feels like a month, but it's only been a week.
Coffee.
You guys are rolling with this. I can tell you need some booze.
2 minutes, we'll be there.
They have a 3-drink minimum at the Rio because there are 3 shots of tequila. Maximum.
Minimum, maybe in your world. But, so you guys fired up? They already got you guys busy, huh?
So after that, or maybe one more, you're going to have to do your pitch.
Perfect.
Is that cool?
It'll be just great. This isn't going to be the most intense week they've had, so we've got many more of these planned.
Thanks for letting me stay for 2 weeks. I'm moving out of Carlin's parents' place into my own place. I'm really excited to live in some place other than Rochester for a while. I'm so happy to be in Boulder.
Colorado will not fade.
Even though often you'll think I'm mad at you, I'm not. Every year there's like 3 or 4 founders will come up to me and say, David, are you mad at me? I don't get mad a lot, and when I'm mad, you'll know I'm mad. I'll just tell you I'm mad. There's no second chance. Okay, we'll kick you out of the program real quick for anything that's just clear. clearly over the line. You guys will be friends with each other when the program is over. It's like a little network for life. At the end of 13 weeks, we're going to put you in front of billions of dollars of investment capital. That's not a long time.
86 days till Investor Day.
You gotta watch out for Sam.
Why's that?
Because Sam can code and design, and he can do it while smiling.
Yeah, I consider myself a Swiss Army knife of nerdiness.
Yeah.
My objective isn't to make it into the edited thing that goes out. It's more just the overall dialogue I'm having with the camera over the summer.
He's a Techstar on the website, on their internet thing.
That's where you can see yourself on TV. I'm not kidding. It's a good show.